Aquarius, this is your monthly reading for the month of March 2019 for Sun sign, rising sign, and moon sign Aquarians. Hi guys, welcome to another video, messages from heaven video. I'm just going to go ahead and pull out this black obsidian stone from my little bag of some of my stones here, not all of them. But I'm going to go ahead and use this to sort of meditate and see what messages kind of come up as I kind of have this here. Sort of as a stone representing the readings that I would like to do for the month of March. I felt guided to pull this out. And this is a stone that normally absorbs any negative or bad energies or vibes from people, situation, people talking bad about you, negative juju, anything like that. Even your own thoughts and negative habits and vibes or whatever. It kind of soaks it all up, keeps them away from you so you can keep making that progress. So hopefully this will be the type of energy that you guys will have throughout the month of March. But I'm going to get right into it. Thank you so much, God, for bringing me together with all my Aquarians. I'm an Aquarian moon sign, so I love my Aquarians. And please clearly speak through to me so I can deliver beautiful guidance and messages out to all my lovely Aquarians so they can take that with them and use that to their benefit for the rest of the month of March 2019. Amen. So, let's get right into the meat and potatoes here. I see the number 4 for you guys. When I see the number 4, typically, to me, when I see them, I see the number 4 and I see the number 2. So, when I typically see the number 4 or the number 2, those numbers represent, for me or to me, I would say sometimes the number 4 represents family or home situations, sometimes, living home, family situations, family matters, typically, or sometimes angels, sometimes with the number 4, like being surrounded or supported by them. The number 2 normally signifies choices to me as well as relationships. So, and I see the number 10 as well, so that's a lot of numbers for you guys this month that I'm seeing. And normally when I see the number 10, it typically means endings leading to new beginnings, because that 10 is like the end cycle, that number 1 is like that new beginning, that new start. So it could resonate, it could make sense for you guys in the month of March, or it could mean different things to you guys as far as what the numbers represent. I just pick up on these numbers, and normally that's kind of what it represents for me. That's how I kind of have it programmed to God and the universe. That's, as far as what I think those messages mean through those numbers. Okay, so I want to talk about the basis of the month for you guys as far as what's going on with you. I see that you guys are very much committed to, you made some sort of decision to commit to something or someone or something. I see you guys definitely wanting to be a lot more responsible. You guys are paying a lot more attention to detail and your work ethic, and I feel like you guys are more willing to work hard at this time, work your way up at this time, sort of those types of feelings and vibes. I feel like you guys are very much wanting to be responsible and take care of your responsibilities, taking care of your financial responsibilities, all those things, those practical matters, those practical things, honoring your commitments to people, and things, whether it's honoring your commitment to your relationship or honoring your commitment to your friends, or being good. Like, I see you guys very focused on being loyal to the people around you as well, to family, to friends. You guys are very focused and determined to do that in the month of March. I see, but most importantly, I see in some area of your life, you're making some sort of commitment to something or someone, whether you're signing a contract to something or someone, or you're making some sort of commitment to something or someone pertaining to either work or personal, like relationship or something like that. I see some of you guys making some sort of commitment. I feel like some of you guys are also making a commitment to someone that could potentially be an earth sign. It doesn't mean that it has to be, but that could be a possibility, because I do pick up that sign there. However, you guys are very much committed to someone at this, or something at this time. You've made a decision to make a commitment to something, right? You're signing on for this. Let's do this, right? And then, okay, here's the problem. So I see you guys committed to this. It's not, I don't feel like it's like a bad idea. It's just that you guys don't have all the information and all the details to the situation. So For some of you, if it's like work or career or a project or a job or a gig or something along those lines, or something more practical, that you signed on for or you're committing to. It could even be something as simple as a gym membership for all we know. You know what I mean? It could be something as simple as that, but it just seems as though, like, either read all the fine print, or make sure you're reading your contract right, or get it double checked, triple checked even, because it just seems like you're missing some things, and you're going to see as things progress what information you're actually missing from it. And you're just going to realize the timing is not right to get involved with whatever it is that you decided that you committed to. You're going to be like, ooh, maybe I jumped in too quickly, or the timing for this, it wasn't right for my life, or something like that, or you know what I mean. The timing wasn't right because I didn't have all the information that I have now that I should have had then to make that decision. For some of you, it could be a person as well. Same thing. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped in too quickly. Commit to this person, or it could be committed to friendship with this person, or relationship with this person, or a business partnership with this person, because I didn't, or committed to even helping this person out because I didn't realize all this other stuff. You know what I mean? And you guys will find that out later on. And that's the biggest challenge here for you guys. And it seems as though for some of you, it actually is that person it's either, it's just not, you're not getting all the information. Not everything was as it seemed when you first decided to take it on. For others of you, like, they kind of lied about the details of this job, or this contract, or this agreement, or this partnership, or this person's lying to you about who they are, what's going on with them as far as friendship. They're not like totally legit. For some of you, it could be that as well. They're not totally legit. They kind of lied about a couple of things, or, the way they made things look or appear to be, that wasn't the case. And you're going to find that out later on as you progress and move forward towards the rest of the month. Last month, I feel like as though, I feel like this, it kind of leads up to coming to this point that we're at now, because last month I feel like you've grown and you've healed quite a bit on certain things in certain areas of your life, and it seems like you were a little bit more open and more receptive to energy at that time. A little bit more open, and that was healing and helpful to you, being more receptive and being open. At that time, that's a positive thing. I feel like, again, like that happened last month. You were a little bit more open with your energy, a lot more receptive, open to ideas, open to people helping out, or, sharing, advice, or, open to people wanting to come in and be your friend, or, be supportive to you, or this, that, and the third. And, it seems as though you were really much more receptive at that time, which was it helped you, it healed you in a sense, it nourished you in a sense to do that. But it kind of probably brought in some not so fantastic situations, or people, or opportunities that weren't all 100%, as well. And so now we're kind of at maybe this point with this particular situation that I'm talking about that commitment. It just seems to me as though it's not like you made the wrong choice. It's just a matter of you just didn't get all the information right then and there. When you're open, different things come in. Your energy's more open. You're attracting more. And Mercury's in retrograde at this time in this month. It's going retrograde March 5th. 2019, and all the way until the 28th of the month. So the majority of the month is a retrograde month, and so you're going to be experiencing that. Yeah, if you're going to be committing to something, you're going to have to double, triple check everything, because that energy does tend to have an influence. So, and that could be what's playing out here. So I feel like the energies, as far as what you're moving out of, with going into the month of March, the energies that you're typically moving out of at this time, it seems as though you probably just recently dealt with a male. And it seems like an older male, and some of you guys were dealing with some sort of older male, and this could be in any context. It could have been like an authority figure or a boss that you were dealing with. It could have been a personal or love relationship, or a friend. Any of those things. What about that person? Okay, so it seems as though at some point this person did look out for you and has tried to protect you in certain situations or certain circumstances. Um, this person, I think, also tried to influence you and trying to keep you on track or try to keep you focused on certain things. Okay. But something happened with this person where there might have been like some sort of falling out, and and it made you realize something like much deeper about that person or that situation. And I see like fights or arguments with this person or disagreement, got kind of not being on the same page. So I see something with that. Um, Recent past too as well. I feel like some of you guys are moving out of like situations where you I feel like you guys are kind of finally making sorts like a personal decision of saying, you know what, I'm going to take control of certain circumstances and things in my life. I'm going to take ownership of myself and my life, and I'm going to be running things. I'm not going to let other people tell me what I need to be doing. I'm going to run things on my own terms. Bring more structure in my life, bring more, what I mean, like more focus and more structure to myself. You guys kind of had like a bit of like an awakening of an idea, or you just kind of had like an awakening of saying it's time for me to, you know, boss up and start structuring my life and being responsible or take care of things or make things happen for myself. You clearly know where you want to go, what direction you want to take, and I feel like some of you guys ultimately made a choice to go ahead and say, you know what, I'm going with this idea, or I'm going to go ahead and take this direction and I'm going to focus on it now and cut any distractions and focus on that, or create a structure around going in that direction. For some of you, your money wasn't good, and so some of you guys are like, it's time to boss up and get that structured and figured out as well. Some of you guys, you kind of procrastinated a lot, and you're like, you made that decision to structure up. Same thing. Some of you guys, maybe there was an issue with your car, even. Or something like that. If you're a mode of transportation or a car or vehicle, then you kind of have to say, you know what, I have to take responsibility for that and get my funds together to go ahead and take care of that and move forward and get going. So there's different things going on there. I'm not going to go through everything that I'm going to pick up for that, but I just feel like you guys ultimately making a decision. It's time to boss up, time to take responsibility, time to be a grown up, and take charge of my own life and make sure that I'm structuring myself and being a much more responsible adult and taking care of things, taking care of matters, taking care of business. Taking more of a lead or more of a leadership role in certain areas or certain areas of your life as well. Not letting other people run you, you're running them now. You're taking more of a lead, as well for some of you. So, energies I feel like you guys are moving into in the month of March 2019, Aquarians, is that I feel as though I see you guys towards the rest of the month, you guys are really putting yourself out there. You're a lot more confident in yourself, I feel, in your skills and your talents, and you want to showcase that or show what, especially for work or career or anything like that. You want to showcase yourself, stand out, put your talents out there, put your best foot forward. Some of you guys are dressing better, looking better, having more confidence in yourself to put yourself out there and represent a much more positive example of yourself to the world. And it seems as some of you guys actually, it's weird. I think some of you guys might actually take a trip or a vacation, travel out, like a trip or a holiday kind of thing. I don't know. Some of you guys might take a trip, or a little vacation or whatever. Some of you guys are probably going to take some time off from work or something like that as well, and kind of enjoy times to be more creative or do your own thing in the month of March too. So I don't know. Do let me know if that's something that resonates with you guys. I feel like some of you guys are gonna be like definitely celebrating like St. Patty's Day and like any other holidays or things like that. You guys are actually gonna partake in those activities. I mean, like, duh. I'm sure some of you definitely you guys are gonna be partaking in those activities, but I don't know why. It just seems like some of you guys are like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and actually do that this year, or partake in this year. I don't know. But I also see yeah, just got you guys have much more of like a charismatic attitude that's coming through. That's really nice. So, that could be used actually in a very nice way to your advantage. So I would play off on that. I also see that there's a woman. So I don't know. Some of you guys are going to be dealing with some sort of woman in your life, and she seems like a personal relationship. She could be a mother. She could be a sister. She could be your girlfriend. A romantic partner. Um, or a friend, but it seems like she's more personal. She's not like work or business or anything. She's, you have like a personal connection to her. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it's personal. And it seems as though some of you guys, she could be a fire sign. For some of you, she could be an earth sign. And it seems as though I feel like you kind of accepted her for how she is. And it seems as though there's going to be, and I feel like you deal with her a lot, not in a bad way, but like, she's a very much part of your life in some way or in some aspects. You kind of deal with her on the day to day sometimes. It seems as though this woman, there might be like some sort of breakdown in communication with them. So you guys might probably have like a communication issue, not really working out there or not really understanding one another. For others of you, you guys might actually break up or separate for some reason. And it could be actually due to the communication issues. Or there's like a level of separation between you guys. You guys aren't able to be in the same spot or in the same space. See you guys kind of dealing with some of that energy moving towards the rest of the month of March. I don't know. But you guys kind of accepted where you are with this person or accepted them for who they are. I don't know. I just get that message. So that could resonate, or it might not resonate with you at all. But moving on, I feel as though for you, Aquarians, I feel like you've ended something in your life, or you are going to. If you haven't done so already, you are going to end something in your life. And it seems like whatever this ending is, it's a blessing in disguise, because because it could mean anything. Because going back to how I said you guys decided to structure your life better in a better way. Because I feel like something happened where it kind of shook up a certain area of your world, where you said to yourself, you know what, this can't keep going on like this. Like, it can't keep happening like this. It's not really resonating with me. It's just causing me more struggle or more anguish, or it's making me feel like I'm fighting with myself or fighting with my circumstances. So now I need to do something about it, take control, and structure. So some of you guys, it could pertain to that, or it doesn't. But it feels like something has ended, or you're choosing to end something in your life, and it seems as though it's a blessing in disguise. For some of you, it seems like you're choosing to end maybe your involvement with a man or a male. Some of you, even with your father, even. So it could be that, and you're ending your involvement with a male in your life. It seems like an older male, not like older. He's older than you, or some of you guys. It seems as though you're ending, disillusioning yourself about certain situations or certain people. It's like, you won't be fooled anymore. It's like, I'm not going to be fooled about this. I'm not going to be fooled anymore. And I'm not going to fool myself anymore. I'm not going to have rose-colored glasses on for the situation anymore. I'm done with that. I also feel as though you guys, you've kind of made a choice or decision that's to end something. Some of you guys, it's like to end being comfortable in the same spot, in the same situation with the same people, or it's like, I'm done being comfortable. Let me go ahead and kind of spread myself, to other opportunities to grow, to do other things. I'm not going to stay comfortable in a situation just because it's comfortable. I need to branch out now. Some of you guys are going to decide to do that. And I see that you guys have a lot of family support or people, close people around you, that you trust, loyal friends of yours. There's people around you in your inner circle that want to support you, and that you can trust, and that are supportive of you and looking out for you. Um, but I feel like some of you guys in the month of March might want to maybe take a break from certain people within your family or in your circle, kind of take a little bit of space from them for some reason. I don't know why, but it seems as though that might be the energy there, because there's something changing within you. There's like an energetic change. And I feel like you guys are kind of taking a break or taking space from certain things or certain situations and certain people in your world, because you're changing and you're kind of done with old past things that haven't been helpful to you. So I see some of you guys wanting to let go of that energy or take a break from that, or anybody that kind of reminds you of that. But it seems as though there's certain people, certain situations within your circle or even your family that you're wanting to take some space from or take a break from, because things are changing for you, like I said. And that's okay, because I feel like deep down inside, it kind of creates a level of fulfillment for you and a sense of just peace, sometimes. So it's okay if you want to go ahead and embrace that. Okay, and it seems as though, in your circumstances, in the month of March, it seems like things are improving as you don't give up and you keep pushing hard and keep proceeding and moving forward. Things are improving for you. And like I said, you have people that wanting to support you to continue to make improvements in your life, people wanting to help and support. So, I would be open to that if that's something that they're willing to do. Towards the end of the month of March, um, okay, it seems as though you intuitively know that maybe it's time for a new career direction or a new career in general, maybe taking on some new opportunities for work or career. Intuitively, you already know that's something that you need to do, but maybe you've been kind of pushing it off, or trying not to pay attention to that inkling within yourself, knowing that it's time to maybe shift my career direction or do something new or different when it comes to my work or career. And it seems like some of you guys are wanting to probably give birth to like some new ideas of maybe career directions, or trying something completely new, completely different for some of you, like something that you're really just going to be brand new into. And some of you guys, I see you guys are interested in also maybe doing more than one opportunity, like maybe having two jobs, or doing one opportunity here while you're doing your current job, doing something else and kind of juggling the two. I see some of you guys wanting to really do something like that, but you want to be busy and but also productive financially. So I see that's going to be helpful for you as well, going in that direction. That seems very positive for you, considering that. Because it seems like it's time for like a new career direction and exploring some opportunities there. It seems like the spiritual guidance for the month for you, Aquarians, is that, something's going to happen where there will be a level of disappointment and things are not going to turn out exactly as you wished or had hoped they would, with something in particular. It's like one specific thing. And it seems like it's something that you probably some of you, it could have been something you've invested a lot of time or energy into, waiting for it to kind of bear some fruit for you, and it hasn't gotten there. For others of you, it could have been actually you've invested money into this or something in some way, and it hasn't gotten there for you. For others of you, it could have been something you were working on where it involved a team effort, and again, things are just not proceeding or moving forward in the way that you thought it would. But it just seems like something's not going to happen the way that you thought. There's going to be a level of disappointment there. But maybe even some loss to a certain degree. But it's okay, because it's like I see God basically wanting to say, don't see the situation as a total loss. Take it and kind of just find a way to shift that and move it in a new direction or a different way or a different approach. So finding another way to resolve it or to get to that goal, to get to the end goal. Because don't just throw it out, right? Throw all the baby out with the bathwater. It's done. There's no good in it, because it didn't turn out the way you hoped. It's just like, no, find a way to tweak it, or find another option or solution to be able to get to the goal that you're looking for. Find another alternative to get there to what it is that you were looking for in the end. And that's the whole point. It wasn't supposed to be going in that, like, you have to see it as a blessing disguise. It wasn't meant for you to go into that direction. So therefore, it's okay. Let that be, because there's another direction that's really trying to open up for you that you're gently being guided to by spirit. You just have to open your eyes and explore some opportunities there. For some of you, it's actually investing your time or energy into a person, hoping that they would put in the same efforts that you put in return. And it just seemed like, they weren't putting in the same that you were putting in. So therefore, okay, that's fine. Let it rock. You're disappointed by that. It's cool, but time to move in a new direction. So for some of you, it's like work, career stuff, money stuff, project stuff. And for others of you, it's definitely a personal involvement with someone or a relationship in your life. Okay. What else do I want to say? And I feel like, moving into April 2019, it seems as though it's going to have its challenges. I do see that you guys are kind of, there's certain things you're going to wrap up in your life in that month as well, kind of like they're reaching its end of its peak, its end of its cycle, and it's like, oh, these things can kind of fall away too. You know what I mean? You don't really need these in your life. It seems as though it's like, kind of like, it's a dead weight. Some of these things are like, you're going to realize there's certain things in your life that are dead weight, that are just baggage that you have to keep carrying on into the new you, the new career direction you want to go, the new types of situations that you want to get into. It's kind of adding dead weights for you to get there. So it's like, you're going to realize in the month of April 2019, oh, there's some dead weight I need to get rid of, so I can kind of simplify and move forward to the new. And it's going to be tough, you know what I mean? Because some things you don't want to let go of, but, sometimes you just have to realize they're better off leaving them where they're at than just to keep bringing them on with you, with their energies and the vibes. So it seems like there's some old stuff you got to wrap up, and so you can move on to the new. Some of you, it just seems like you guys have to pay off certain things, like old debt or whatever, and get rid of that and be done with that. Some of you guys are wrapping some of that stuff up in the month of April 2019 for some reason. I picked that up. So that's going to be an interesting month for that. For some of you, you're realizing certain things are, and what I'm saying, the things that you feel that you're going to realize are dead weight are things that you're just not, either the people that you're not attracted to anymore on a personal level, or just things that you just don't have a passion for or an interest in anymore. You're ready to do newer things. And you guys are kind of making that decision to move in a new direction, and there's certain things that you just can't bring with you as you make that new direction move. Okay? All right. Let's see, what else do I want to say? Overall, I think that's about it. Also, I just feel like for the month of March for you Aquarians, it's just that it's like, keep working at it, keep pushing. I see some of the birthday vibes are still in effect for you guys, even though we're into March. I see some of that energy still there for you, and utilize that and build on that positive energy, that positive vibe. That's like starting a brand new version of you for the year of 2019. And it seems like you guys sometimes need a little bit of balance. And you kind of have to work at developing balance for yourself, balance, structure, but getting yourself a little bit more grounded. I see that there's a very much a need to ground yourself in the month of March. So you can do meditations, or you can just kind of put plans out. Sometimes people, grounding themselves mean different things. So, find out what's best to help you get grounded, and it's something you have to kind of consistently work on. And it just seems like this is a month where you kind of have to just be cautious with people. You learn your lesson to be cautious with people, and, don't jump into things right away. Learn to become more cautious in time, day by day, and taking your time with situations, people, and things. And even though, things might not always turn out the way you'd hope, just have understanding, compassion for the other people and the other situations involved, and just work on compassion as well, day by day. That's something else that you're going to be learning a lot, is understanding, compassion. But also, it's okay to be cautious and be careful, because in the end, it creates balance, right? And that's the whole point. So hopefully this makes sense. It's a lot, and it just seems, a lot, because this is probably the longest video I've done for the monthly reading so far. So you guys had a lot of messages, and I hope you guys really take it in and see if they resonate with you, and do let me know if they do on the comment section. I love speaking with you guys and reading for you guys, and I hope to see you guys next month. Have an amazing month, Aquarians. Bye-bye.